Please let me know if my volume right. Let me know if my volume is right. Big Gate Breaker, man. This is my second live stream. The first live stream I could not keep public because it was too rugged and too raw, and it was crazy. I didn't really understand the YouTube live yet. And on Instagram you can go live and you can just run your movie, you can do whatever, and they give you the option if you want to post it. I never posted my lives because my lives are always so raw and unfiltered that if I post it on my main page, it'll mess around and get me in some trouble. So, um, yeah, when I was going live on here, I didn't know that it automatically post the video and just keep it on the YouTube. Now that joint got high views. It's like 2.3K. It was good if I would have posted it, but it was that raw that, and I'm really trying to not filtering myself or my content, but I do have to be mindful of my image and be mindful of things that I do say because I do not want to. People was trying to make me seem like I'm really the bad guy, like I'm this person that thrives off beef and all that. Let me see. Jersey in the building. What's up, man? Boiler 1000. What's up? What's up? What's up? Boiler 1000. What's up with you, man? Shout out to Boiler 1000. You know what I'm saying? He said, where is Trigger Winer? We need another one from y'all, too. Shout out to Trigger Winer. Trigger Winer is a very, very, very dope, very, very dope artist. So let me tell you how I met Trig, right? I met Trig in Lee School in seventh grade. In seventh grade. I was a year older than my class because I got not left back, but I wasn't in school. My school history is messed up. This how I got kicked out of school in second grade. No, third grade, my bad. Third grade, I took out of school, whatever. And I didn't go back to school until seventh grade. You know what I'm saying? Because I got kicked out of my mom's house and had to go to my pop crib. When I went to my pop crib, my pop was like, nigga, you taking your ass back to school. So by this time, I'm 13 and I ain't been in the classroom. Bro, I remember the first time I was sitting in the lunchroom and I felt like I was watching the Discovery Channel. Cause mind you, I'm 13 years old. When I was 13, all I hung around was adults. I'm around grown men all day long. Like I'm 34 now. I was hanging with people my age when I was 13. You feel what I'm saying? So going from hanging with people that's in their 30s every day to now I'm sitting in the classroom with people that's 12, 11, 12, 13. Like I couldn't I couldn't relate to them really. Like so I felt like an outcast. I never felt like in place in school. You feel me? So I appreciate that, Boiler. I appreciate that. So I never was like, yeah, man. So I didn't fit in Houston, and then I didn't want to live with my pop because my dad had too many rules. Like you gotta go to sleep at 10 o'clock. Then my dad lived on Carpenter Lane. He lived in Mount Airy. That's really like Chestnut Hill almost. He had a big crib. My pop had a couple dollars. But I'm from West Philly. I'm used to seeing Chinese stores all night, stores being open. It ain't no stores out here. He lives on Carpenter Lane, a block with just houses and trees and woods and shit like that, bro. It was driving me crazy, bro. Cause I'm a young kid. I'm a young puppy. I'm 13 years old, and all I know is West Philly. You know what I'm saying? All I know is stores, 52nd Street. I could go to the Chinese store, the Poppy store, and then there's no stores around here. It's nothing but a shop right 6 blocks away. It's nothing up here. Like it's literally in Mount Airy. Bro, I ran away. I ran away. So I ran away from my dad crib, right? And I went to my brother crib. My brother was living down the bottom. So I ran away to my brother crib on 43rd and Ogden Street. So I went down there, boom. Um, my mom eventually, once my mom found out that I was at my brother crib and my brother was hiding me over there, she was just like, all right, that's cool. You could come back. You ain't gotta live with your dad. So then she was like, all right, but you still gotta go to school though. So then I went to Lee. So then I had to put myself back in Lee. Mind you, I left out of Lee in third grade already. Now, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh had passed. I'm supposed to be in eighth grade. And he put me back in school. So now I was only in Houston for that couple months. So boom, now I'm in Lee. First day I get to Lee, nigga walk up on me. Tell me something, you rap? I'm like, yeah. He like, you gotta battle me and you gotta battle my man. It's Trig, right? He like, you gotta battle me, battle my man. All right, boom, I battle both of them. He like, all right. He like, I'm gonna take you around the 46th Street. So at the school, took me around the 46th Street. And I had to battle everybody, just anybody that rap. First one was my man Banak. They used to bid off Banak and shit, but Knock got a good heart. I fuck with Knock. I remember I battled him, and then everybody was just turned into like a cipher and shit. And then every day, niggas would come and get me to battle. Like we just used to, it was just like a rap thing. We just like grew a bond off of rapping, just rapping, smoking weed, and just battling. That was the thing back then. The thing to do was battle rapping. So we just walking around, you just to battle all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who wants smoke? Like, yeah, B, I just used to walk it. But so I would hang with them when I was around there, but I like I told you, I got old heads. I really don't hang with people my age. So when I was around them, that was my age crowd. That was my age crowd, but I didn't hang around them as much as I hung with my old heads. So I would always used to leave from around them and go hang with my cousins and go hang with my old heads and shit like that and run around with them because I really had more fun with people that was older than me. You know what I'm saying? So me and my man Dan, I had a white boy named Dan, right? From the projects, from Lindenfield Projects. And we used to battle everybody, bro. That's why I started smoking wet. That's what introduced me to wet. I started smoking the wet and shit. I was 14. Cause I used to hang up in the projects, up in Lincolnfield Projects with my man Dan. He was fired. This D dot abyss. I've been through hardships and a whole lot of drawn shit. Get out of line. I crush your spine like a corn chip. You ain't thug. Only time you hard watching porn flicks, it get worse. It's just like a curse I was born with. I ain't balling. What I look like Alonzo Mourning, hard white, all night, dog. Hugging the corner to tell you the truth. Nigga, I don't fuck with informants. You snitch, you were gonna, especially if the government on us. But like, yo, he was fire. It's a white boy. He was white, bro. What was Dan? He was German. Was he? He was yup. He was Russian actually. Dan was Russian. He was a Russian boy actually, bro. Problem is, you was just a hard headed. We always was that. But your dad, man, well, yeah, my pop, man, well, I couldn't, even to this day, me and my pop can't just coexist together because my father he got a temper problem. That's where I get mine from. And like, he don't have no patience though. He don't know how to like, until he explode. He don't know how to come back down until after he explode. And I'm a lot more level headed than him, but I got my tweaks. Once I get pushed too far, then I explode. So it's kind of hard for us to coexist. But I try to do as much as I can for him because he's sick. My pop got diabetes. I don't got much time with him for real, like left on earth because he's not really well. Like my pop sick. His dad died from the same thing. So I never knew my grandparents at all. None of them. My dad's side or my mom's side. I don't know none of my grandparents. So they all really died in younger ages, like not old age. Like they was old, but not that old. All my grandparents kind of died like young a little bit. So I try and watch my health and shit like that because I got a son on the way and I'm trying to be here. When I'm 50, my son gonna be 21. You feel me? So they're not even that. And when I'm 50, my son gonna be 14. That was scary. That was a scary thought. Anyway, so what was I saying? So we used to battle, bro. I remember one time we jumped out on Lansdowne Avenue. We on we pull up, we had a DVD, we had our own camera. So we was filming our own DVD called Who Hot Prove It. And we called it Who Hot Prove It because we had just pull up to any hood, bro. It was only like 3 or 4 of us. It was me, Dan, and then my man Kamali, right? Kamali the one that introduced me to Dan. I smoked my first wet blunt with him, with Kamali. I was 14. And then I started smoking the dips with Dan. Me and Dan started getting fried. right? And then it was Mac. So then I was smoking the wet with Mac. Those was my wet partners back then when I was a young boy. I was a kid though. I ain't do none of this. I ain't even smoke rat for real as a grown man. Like that shit stopped like in my late teens, early 20s. I ain't fuck with it. Like sometimes I get dipped out with my cousin Maul, but that's really it. Like I stopped fucking with that shit after a while. But back then, when I was a teenager, like 14, 15, bro, I used to get wacky. You heard me? I'm talking about fried. And we used to be battling niggas. We used to just jump out. We'd be in the car, bro. We used to be floating through the whole city. That shit used to feel like I was in a cartoon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't, bro, we was good. Like, we have a couple, we ain't even like, I ain't trying to say like we had like a bunch of, we probably had like one or two joints. Like, he got a joint, he got a joint. I ain't even had one on me at the time. But we'd be running around, just jumping out on niggas. Like, I'm some niggas outside trapping. They outside doing real things. Like, they looking at us like we crazy. Like, yo, who is y'all? Talking about y'all trying to battle. Like, what, bro? Get off my block, bro. Like, you tripping. Like, you feel me? Like, but we had balls, bro. I don't know what we was on, bro. We was fried though. We used to be pulling up to the blocks and niggas was smoke. And it was bro, I had a lot of I had most of my battles like that. It's probably over 20 people I battled that way. You know what I mean? The boy Champ. I remember me and Champ. Champ was the one that gave me the most smoke. I battled a nigga named Champ outside of the mall. I caught him with I forgot what happened. That's a crazy one. I'm gonna tell you one that was about to happen. My, Dan was about to battle Hattie one night, right? Well, Had ain't. I don't think Had was going to do it. But this what happened. We was in the projects one night. Headshots. We was on the phone arguing with young Bob. I don't even think Bob remember this. This was way back in the day. We arguing. He said, "Yo, I got Meek Mill and Joey Jihad right now." We said, "Bring them niggas down here, then, bro." I swear to God, bro. At first, it was like a couple of us there while we all arguing. It's like a couple of us sitting there. By time passed, bro, it ended up being like 30 or 40 people to the whole project, just like standing right there waiting. Cause the word coming out now, like, yo, they about to come down here, we about to battle. And they always see us battle. They always like we always used to battle. Like there's some rappers from out there that can vouch for this. Like there's people from out, what was that? My man Outlaw, he a rapper from out there. My man Act, these is names and incredible names and sources like, and they still out here like that they can vouch for some of these stories. There was a lot of people back then that used to be around when all these type of stuff was happening. But anyway, that particular night, Joey Jihad and Meek Mill was supposed to pull up, bro. He was going to battle Joey and I was going to battle Meek. This is a true story, right? But we got spun because this the thing. We ain't had no buzz or no name like that. We just was junkyard dogs running around just tearing shit up on the rap shit, but we ain't had no name, like no solidified name. So they probably heard like what, like who? Well, we ain't battling them niggas. Like we not going down there. Like I don't know. Like they probably just didn't want to come down there. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe because it was in the projects, it was down. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever reason was, them niggas. We was waiting for them all night, and they never came. They never came, bro. But that was a crazy night. I'm gonna take some. I'm gonna read some comments. You said question. Where is Joey Jihad? Quill Siege. I don't know. I actually reached out to Hattie a little bit not too long ago. Had folks like him and Dot real close. My big brother, LA Dot, they were real close with each other. So, you know what I'm saying? He be talking to Had sometime. Had chilling probably, man. He probably chasing his paper. Doing even if like you said Quill said he do this, right? Even if he did, what's the problem with it? A hustle is a hustle. However they get money, as long as he not asking you for it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care how a grown man getting money, long as he ain't asking me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, your hustle is your hustle. I don't care what you do. You can sell milkshakes, my nigga. You mean you can sell fruit smoothies if you want. I don't go chop onions up and sell. You can do whatever you want, bro. Oh, he a little too close. You can do whatever you want except get that close to my. Yo, I'm just saying though, you can do whatever you want, bro, long as you ain't digging in my pockets. You heard me? But let me see. I'm reading the comments. Okay, I see some trolls down there. All right. Yeah, but anyway, that's what it is though, man. So yo, I got these Cali stories. So I'm walk with me, y'all. I got a few segments that I'm trying to try out because I don't know exactly as a content creator. I don't really know my niche yet. You know what I'm saying? Like you see how my man Tech how he got the prison wars or niggas might got certain. I don't have like a theme or a joint. Like it's just I'm me. I'm just naturally me, rough, raw, rugged. You get what you get. I'm the gate breaker. Everybody know I'm the gate breaker, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the glue. I'm the one that put shit together. I'm the one that I ride for my friends, you know what I'm saying? I give opportunity to everybody. I'm the one that go out and snatch the opportunity and go bring it back for everybody. I go snatch a bag of opportunity, come back and dump it on the table. Like, go ahead, y'all, split this and divide it equally. You know what I'm saying? I'm the gate breaker. I know that. So that's why the name of my show is Gatebreakers to the point where my YouTube could just be Santos LB4R because of course I'm trying to blow myself up, but I'm selfless. I believe in the Gatebreaker thing so much that I made the channel Gatebreakers instead of my name. Even when CEO Nafis, my man, like, yo, like your page need to be your name. That's how they need to come. I mean, they need to know who you are, and he's right. And I sacrificed that just because I believe in the platform more than just myself. I'd be a ghost behind the platform if I can get this shit popping and get the purpose for what I wanted to happen. The purpose is to I mean everybody gatekeep me my whole joint. So for my story, I want my story to be for the people that for so it don't happen no more. You know what I'm saying? I break the gates now, it never happened. No more gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? You can put yourself on, like you know what I mean? It ain't no more gates. So that's my whole thing. Like if I get a platform and I got 200, 400,000 watchers or subscribers, whatever, I'm posting other people music. I'm not just posting my stuff. I'm posting other young artists, other up and comers, people that need a shot without it being about the money or a certain type of, you know what I'm saying? And I believe in that so much that, I made that the channel. But I'm open to feedback. Y'all think it should be me? It should be my name. Because all content creators, they have their name as their John. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's who, whatever, whether it's Brian from 23rd Street or whether it's Fish Fry Kev or, you know what I'm saying, Junie the Cook or whoever, you know what I mean? As a content creator, normally their page is their name. So, and my shit did start off as Santos LB4R. Should I change it back to that to make it easier to find, or should I keep it Gatebreakers the way it is? Because I only got it as Gatebreakers. Because, like I said, I want to blow the brand up because that's going to blow other people up. This whole platform is not for me, it's for the culture. I'm trying to create something for the culture and it's going to advance the culture as well because I believe there's not that many unbiased platforms. A lot of these platforms are ran by people that I don't know if they felt slighted by artists in the past. So now they feel like, yo, I got the ball, so I ain't really got to share it with nobody, or yo, I ain't putting certain artists on. I ain't effing with him. I ain't effing with him, and they start having all these picks, and it's bad for the culture because now you're not promoting the music because you don't care about the music. You care about the relationships and people kissing your ass. You know what I'm saying? So you holding low grudges and stuff like that. He did this to you in high school. This dude didn't answer your DM. He tried to charge you. So now you like, oh, I got the ball. It's revenge of the nerds. Like I don't like that. And most platforms are carrying it like that. And the artists are hurting from it. Only people that's benefiting is the people that kiss ass or the ones that already got relationships with these people. But everything is built on relationships. Nothing is built on the actual talent. I shouldn't have to know you at all for us to be able to do business or for us to just have mutual respect for each other or for me to be able to post your music or for you to post mine. If you like it, you like it. I shouldn't have to be personally connected with you. I shouldn't have to dance and party with niggas. I shouldn't have to go to rappers' parties and shit like that and kick it with them for them to show me my respect or for them to, you know what I mean? And that's what this turned into. It turned into some high school type of girl type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like my friends, I'm only supporting my friends. Like, you know what I mean? People get real divish. It's like, bro, this the game, bro. It's like it's not that deep. So that's the system I want to create where it's like, bro, where support is free and everybody associated with my movement, that's what we do. We support each other, we breaking gates down for each other. I want to normalize that. So that's my whole point with this whole gate breaker thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Go ahead, shoot your questions out. I'm answer 'em. Definitely a fan of Philly artists. I used to drive to Philly and come pick up CDs. Where you from? Why Gil and Wallow not interviewing Philly artists? I don't know. I tried to reach out to them before they even got popping. Before it was like the way it is now, when he was still on the lower level, still doing like local things and stuff like that. I reached out. And my manager reached out actually with a check. Um, some numbers too for something heavy. Something heavy. He reached out with a heavy bag for him and was like, because he felt though it was worth it. He was like, "Yo, you get up on a platform." He seen like where they at now. He kind of seen that. He was like, "Yo, I think they're gonna be such and such." So he was willing to pay what you know what I mean, and they denied it. They was like, "No." Um, he said, "No, it's not about the money." He said something. I don't know what it was, but he was just like, "No," and I was confused because I was like, "All right, damn. Well, I don't know. I don't got no bad blood with people or none of that. Like, so I ain't get it. I couldn't even pay for an interview, so I don't know. Keep the name. All right, bet. Bro said keep the name. Mad hot artist in Philly. You need NH, Joey Jihad, Pooh Papers, Quill, OT the Real, Greg G's, and much more. All of them is fire. I could do a breakdown on each name on each. You said read, so you said no. You said you read NH. Okay, my fault. I thought you said you need. You said me, Reed, NH, Joey, Poop, Quill, OT, Greg. All right. I could do on each one of those artists too. You know what I'm saying? On skill set, which one is lyricists, which one is rappers, which one you know what I'm saying, weaknesses to strengths. I love this shit, bro. I'm a connoisseur. I'm a lyrical professor. And I have another joint like that where I can break shit down and do the music joint. So which I need help in what direction my page should go, bro. I could do the West Coast story. I could do the lyrical breakdowns, or I could do all of it in one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just need a niche because you kind of confuse the algorithm when you do everything. When you do it all in one, like, yeah, I'm just gonna talk about everything. It confuses the algorithm. And one thing with Tech Say Go, he put me on is you gotta find that niche so the algorithm knows where to push your stuff out to. Cause that's what's keeping my views at low views. It's keeping my stuff at low views when I can't account for who's looking at it. You know what I'm saying? It has to know YouTube has to know where to push my content at, to what audience. So I'm having a hard time right now trying to figure that out. There was a big movie back in the day that came out called The Negotiator. You coming for the gatekeepers, that makes you the gate sweeper. I like that. That was bars. Bars. That's the problem. Once they get to the top, they don't want to let the rope down and pull you up. That's a fact. I'm from Toms River, New Jersey, but now I live in. Okay, for sure. Shout out to Jersey, man. You know what I mean? Wifey from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? My girl from Jersey right now, man. You know, she in the house all pregnant and probably sleep. You know what I'm saying? She from Pleasantville and shit, you feel me? Shout out to everybody in here, bro. Then you do a joint with Gilly. Gilly, I got 2 songs with Gilly on my Human Torch 3 project. How those came about was Gil just used to bop in my sessions all the time. Unwillingly. Like he just used to like that's what if anybody recorded that Batcave in that era at that time, y'all all know that. Everybody know Gil just bopping your session and just be sitting there, start rolling that weed, talking to the engineer. You're like, bro, I'm paying for this. Like, you know what I mean? But back at that time, I was on the radio every day. I was hot. I was a hot commodity. So Gil tried to put his arm around me a little bit and start talking to me and giving me a little game in here and there. Only reason why I wasn't receptive to it, because if not, me and Gil, I feel like would have had a thorough, you know what I mean, relationship. Only reason I wasn't really receptive to it is because earlier on, which he don't remember, is Gilly played me before. When I was in it, the first time I tried to rap with him, I got on the song with him, Black De Niro, and Nina Ross. And first time I was trying to fuck with he, yeah, I mean, he was like real like cocky, standoffish, and he like played me type shit. You feel me? And then Nina Ross heard me, and she showed me the love. She was like, "Oh no, young boy, you hot," and she made me get on the song. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "No, he." I spit my first what? I spit the same rap. To I spit. I think 8 bars of that rap. She stopped me and said, "Don't say no more. Say it on the mic. Get in the booth right now. Swear to God, bro." She said, "Go right now." Stop me, bro. Stop me. 8 bars in my go. Get in the booth. I record the verse. She out there snapping to them niggas. Yeah, man, told you, young boy, hot, this and that. She going in, like giving it up. Shout out Nina Ross. She big sis forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where the disconnect came, but I love Nina, man. Hopefully, like, we could talk or something, man. Like, that's big sis. She never did no harm to me. She always showed me love from day one. And I love her to death. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her, bro. If it wasn't for her, she was my first rap cosign, like a Philly legend that nobody knew me yet, you know what I'm saying? And Rock Steezy, I believe I met him around that time, and then he started showing me love. These is people earlier off before people knew me that heard me and was messing with me. But like I said, Gil wasn't. He had the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, hear me early and show me love, but he wasn't on that type of time. So then when I start popping, a couple years later, you fast forward like 3, 4 years later, and I'm doing what I'm doing. It's kind of like, bro, like, no, you just coming around because I'm popping. You just trying, like, you know what I mean? You trying to stay viral because some rappers they use the youth to stay popping. You know what I'm saying? They stay in the controversy and they stay into what the young people got going on so they can stay in the loop. You know what I'm saying? They keep them relevant. And I always understood that, and I just feel like, I mean, I'm not trying to say like, "Oh yeah, man, get away from me. You trying to get relevant off me." I ain't trying to say that. I'm trying to say like I just like love when it's genuine and not when it's like, oh, it's blueprint behind this. It's like it takes the fun away from me because I mean, I feel like I am a people person. I'm not, but I am. I'm a people person in the sense of I love people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I care about people more than material items or material shit. Like, that's why it's loyalty before royalty. L before R is my stamp. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I care about people. So, when people come around me and they befriend me or whatever, and it's not for friendship reasons, it's not for the genuine reason of being a friend, it really hurts a nigga like me because I was only there to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, so with me, it's a little different. So if I feel slighted or I wear my heart on my sleeve, bro, so if I feel some type of way, there's no way I can just, oh, all right, and play it off. So I used to be quiet around him a lot. But I ain't taking no type of way like I don't like this nigga. No, I think he's a dope rapper. I think he's very entertaining and I think he's a great businessman. And actually, I learned some things and picked up some things from him in the booth from watching how he record and stuff like that. Shout out to him, more power to him. Him and Wallow did an amazing thing with that podcast and he blew that joint up and now they out of here. And that's a fact. Um, what's up? Somebody said Johnny. Appreciate you, man. You just start listening to Greg G's. Now he hot. He fire. And H fire for sure. If you had the opportunity to be a Fury, what first are you or you may try to say what persona? If you had the opportunity to be a furry, you probably edited the comment. I probably got to edit the comment so I can understand what you mean. Bro, it's a lot of comments. I'm sorry, I ain't get to. Been rocking with you since the Arts Garage. Yo, the Arts Garage, bro. Shout out to the fucking Arts Garage. That's where I came from. I come from every Sunday night. Really, like, bro, my name used to be almost last on the list. Remember, you had to put your name on a list, bro. Bro, I always used to be damn it, bro. I used to perform. It used to be 2 or 3 people in the crowd, bro. I used to be rapping to the people that's at the bar. Real talk. I'm rapping to people that's at the fucking bar, bro. That's how real it was, bro. But I come from that, bro. Like I had to steal the energy out the room. Yo, where my brand? Like I had to steal the energy out the room, bro. I had to make people turn and say, yo, who that? Bro, I used to make people cry. One time, bro, I made 2 girls cry, bro. In the front of the joint, bro. I made them break down crying, bro. Crying in the front row, bro. I made people cry. I'm talking about that. They wasn't my fans. They didn't come out to see me. They didn't know me. That was the first time they seen me, met me, or heard me rap or perform, bro. And I made these girls cry, bro, from my lyrics. You know what I'm saying? That's how dope. The Arts Garage actually was my dojo. That was my personal therapy. Every Sunday I knew I could take it out at the Arts Garage. That was my personal therapy. And it also was my dojo, it was my sparring, my place to spar. You know what I'm saying? Built a lot of memories in that place. I did a lot of things. Oh my God, bro. I missed the Arts Garage, bro. Oh man, those was the days. If I could take it back and go back to that, I would just live a week in that period just to have fun. I just would live a week. I could travel back, I'd come back. I wouldn't change nothing. You know what I'm saying? If they say you can go back, you can't do exchange nothing. How would y'all like that? Like how would you like if it was a spot, a place in your life you can go back, right? If they say, look, you can't change nothing though. If you change something, it's gonna fuck up the future and erase everything else. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll be stuck in a void forever. So you can't like I watch a lot of Marvel and sci-fi shit, so excuse my mind, I might be going a little too deep. Y'all like, Toast, what you talking about? But play a game with me for a second. Just imagine if you can go back to any time in your life, but you can't change nothing. Can't change anything. You just gotta live it. You gotta live through it and re-experience it. You can go back to that time for a week, but you had to pay for it. You had to pay for it. If it was like a society, it's some new shit that came out and it like, yeah, it costs 5 grand. Well, it go by the time. It go by the time. How much you pay is how long you can go back to the memory. That's a movie right there. I'm copyright. That's hot. That's fire, bro. That's a movie right there. Can't trust a lot of people. Keep my circle tight. Yeah, man. I was just in the crib rocking with you a few years ago. I appreciate it, man. Like I'm trying to get everybody fucking with me. I'm trying to really do this content thing, bro. I love rap and I love being a rapper, but music don't pay my bills. But the content creating has been. I've been seeing a couple of dollars off of that, bro. I like the way that go. You know what I'm saying? My monthly, what I be making already, and I start seeing a little extra couple dollars coming from. I'm like, oh, where this come from? A little 600 there, 700 there. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, and so for the people that's getting stacks and stacks off this, I'm like, oh, well, nah, I might could pay my rent off this. Now, if I can start paying my rent and my bills off of just entertainment, I'm stopping everything. I ain't gonna hustle no, I ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing, bro. Nothing, bro. I'm gonna do just this. I'll be locked in just to this, bro. I'll be rapping every day. I'll be doing content every single day, bro. So I'm trying to get it to that point so I can do that, bro. And that's really living your dream. I ain't gonna lie, that is. They did really make a way. There's no way you really can complain nowadays about money. They really made a way for you to. You don't even have to have talent. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up. I have talent, but I've been running a race trying to get on. And instead of just putting myself on, bro, I've been running a race trying to get on. And I realized that it's because I had an old mindset, bro. I was small minded. I was thinking very small minded. I had an old mindset. I was running around with the old mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because I took too much time off. So I came back with the old mindset of, damn, this how we do it. This how we do it. I've been chasing to get on when I just could have just been putting myself on. So this is me putting myself on right here. And it's been working, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just got an opportunity to work with well, I just got an opportunity to work with some major people. I ain't gonna say who because I can't keep doing it. I told you I'm gonna post this. That's why I said about the last one. It was too raw, unfiltered. I'm gonna post this live, so just know y'all gonna be seeing me working with some legends soon. Some legends that's from New York, legends in the rap game, millionaires, moguls, all that. You know what I'm saying? And I will be doing some work with them soon and working underneath of them to get to learn a little bit more. That's what with me, bro. I'm an information type of guy. I don't need no money from you. I don't need nothing. I just need information. You can give me information, I could win. That's all I need. I don't want you to give me food. I want you to teach me how to fish. That's what, cause so I can learn, I can fish forever now. Then I can teach my son, I can teach my wife, I can teach my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need nobody to give me nothing. Just tell me how to get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I go to people for is advice or like information. That's the only thing, bro. And when you can give me that, you can give me advice and information, bro. I owe you. I owe you, bro. I feel like I owe you. I give it back to you, bro. I make sure I clear up my debt. But whatever that you, if you from you lending your knowledge to me, I will make sure I clear up my debt. I will make sure that I do something that's going to be in benefit of you. That's just how my heart is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a transactional person, but I am a person that likes to be appreciated. I just want to feel appreciated, bro. I just want to feel like you know what I mean? Fuck with me. Damn, toast, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Put me the ball. You know what I'm saying? I throw ball back. That's all it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make a nigga feel like Bean said, my niggas, you don't owe me shit. Just show me love. That's how it really is, bro. That's how I always been. And that's why it hurts so bad, right? When you got friends that talk behind your back, and when you got people that you love and that you uphold in person. I mean, to everybody, you uphold them, put them on a pedestal to everybody, and they be biting your back out behind your back. You know how embarrassing that is? So you holding them up on the pedestal, but this person just was talking about you. So now, whoever they was talking about you to, right? Now gets to stand in front of you and hear you talk about that person in a great manner, in a high regard. What does that look like? Now that person is looking like, damn, this person was just dogging the shit out of him. But this person saying great things about him. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you must be a turkey or something. And now it look like I'm a turkey sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got the same energy you got. You feel me? Just let me know. I just want to know. Let me know what it is. Like, let me know you don't fuck with me, bro, so I can keep the same energy. That's all it be with me, bro. And this is like I had a lot of friends over the years that hated me in silence, bro. But they love me in my face. It's kind of confusing, bro. I don't like that. Cause I only got a certain type of energy. Everybody around me love me. I'm from front line, bro. I never had to fight for love. My niggas love me. Like it's just like, yo, it was like everything I did, my niggas did back for me. Like from day one. From day one, my crew that I always hung around, I told you I hung around people that was older than me, so they kind of put different type of morals and stuff in me, right? I had to live by my morals. I had to be a certain type of way, or I wouldn't be accepted by my old heads, bro. So, the way that I was and the way that I always been, like I live by loyalty, love, and respect. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that I'm just not used to. I'm not used to the backdoor culture. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to all that backdoor stuff, bro. It's not in me. It's not in me, bro. So when it happens to me, it hurts a lot more. To people, it might be normal. You be like, oh, that's the norm, man. These people supposed to. To me, I guess I isolated myself around so many people that was like me. You know what I'm saying? LB4R, my whole movement, I isolated myself with people that lived by my code. It was like my way of life. We had a way of life. So when you so used to that, you don't know anything else. So when my whole team died, like my whole team, now my whole team is gone, right? Now that my whole team is dead and in jail, and I'm looking around, I get to see the world for what it really is. And it seemed like I was protected from all of this shit. Cause now I'm like, I thought we all was like this. I thought we all spoke our mind freely. I thought we all was honest. I thought we all was loving. I thought we all was nurturing. I thought we all was independent. I thought none of us was leeches and snakes, and I thought none of us bite each other backs out. I thought all of us would say if we have a problem to that person in his face. I thought we all was like this. It's not. I got a rude awakening that The world is not like that, bro. The world is not like how you are. You have just been around a bunch of people that move the way you move your whole life. So that means you've been protected. You know what I'm saying? It's like casting a protection spell around yourself. You know how in the movies and the wizard or somebody might be throwing something at them, and then they got like a joint around them, though, like a force field that nothing can enter. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told you I'm a Marvel head. I be in them sci-fi films. But yeah, like that, it's kind of like a force field I probably had around me, right? A loyalty force field that just kept me away from sneak shit. You know what I mean? And away from that. So now I get older and I get to see people for who they really are, things for what it really is. That's why I'm more alone. I roll dolo in this part of my life, bro, because the people that move like me, they no longer here. I got a few that's still here though, and I love them to death. And for y'all, if y'all watching right now, for y'all that know that y'all got genuine love for me, y'all know y'all my brothers and sisters. What I want to say to y'all is I apologize. I apologize for when I do vent and I say I don't have nobody or I'm alone. It's not to y'all. It has nothing to do with y'all. It's just y'all might be y'all family, right? Y'all are. It's not no mic. Y'all my family. But family don't always see each other. Family is not always around each other. Family is not always checking in on each other every day. Family is not all. I got a whole lot of family. I got family that I haven't talked to in years. I love them, but I'm not around. So I can't say that I'm there for them. They're my family and I love them, but I'm not in their lives enough to be there for them. The people that I lost was in my life every day. These is people that my life kind of malfunctions now that they're not a part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's different when my this is my everyday circle to now is just nobody. You know what I mean? That's a deeper type of feeling. So I'm not trying to say I don't have nobody there to go to. I can go to call somebody, but as far as I think you get what I mean. Like even with the music thing, because everything I'm self sufficient. I don't need nobody help for anything. I don't really need nobody to help me do anything, but music. All I need is that support system because that makes me feel better. That makes me feel it's hard as shit, bro, to keep coming up with all this new stuff, keep being creative, keep doing all that. Bro, it's hard. The only thing I get out of it, especially not getting paid, the money would be the motivation. If I see money from doing it more, like with this, with the content, I see money, it motivate me to do more. With music, it's not like this. So the only thing I have to feed the hunger to keep wanting to do it is having somebody behind me telling me, yo, come on. I got your back. We rocking. That feeds me, bro. Cause I guess I come from a team. I'm different. And it's the year of the I mean it's the age of the Aquarius now. The age of the Pisces was more clicked up where we all was together and everybody fighting for one thing and it was more teams and stuff like that. The Aquarius is more the independent, the thinker, the lone child, the lone wolf. This is the age of the lone wolf and shit like that because it's the age of the Aquarius. Look it up. I didn't make that up. Look it up. It was in the age of Pisces. That changed. I'm not sure when. It was probably a few years ago. I'm not sure what year and what date, but you can look it up. Ask your chat GPT or whatever like that. When we left the age of the Pisces and entered the age of the Aquarius. Go ahead, look it up. Somebody said top five movies. There shouldn't be no debt. Listen, real recognize real. What's the name of the song on Human Torch 3 where you said you woke up in a mansion? That was called Time Trap. Time Trap. Do you sit down? There's a few trolls in here. Shout out to the trolls. You and NH on the joint. I want to do it, John with H. Me and H was been supposed to do something, but now H be ducking me. He not ducking. He spun me. H spun me. He know he spun me. You know what I mean, we had a whole plan. He sat me down. And when he told me to diss Quilly and shit, it be H told me go at Quilly. When we was talking and shit about that around that time, why he was telling me why I should go at Quilly. He was saying he gonna fuck with me more. He like, no, bro. I was telling him how I feel. Like, damn, why they mean niggas from my era, they don't be holding me down. And he like, nah, bro, I got you. We gonna start publicly fucking with each other. And but he just stopped responding to messages and all that. I love H though. That's my man. I love you. You know I'm honest though. I'm just only gonna say the truth. I love H, bro. I'm gonna always be a fan of NH. H got that delivery that's just like, it don't matter what he say, you feel that shit, bro. Like it make you feel it no matter what he say, bro. He don't even gotta be super lyrical. He just got that aggressive delivery, bro, where it just like, you know what I mean? He just gonna give you that face. I fuck with H, you know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all ever heard of Lick 2 with me, NH, PNB Rock, and Poop Papers? The Lick 2, bro. We could have did that video, bro. We were supposed to do that video. That's a whole story too. I think I'm gonna say that for a video. I think I want to do a video on that. On the PNB Rock joint. On why the Lick 2 video never happened. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say that for one of my joints. Tune in. That's gonna be one of my new videos I drop. A why the Lick 2 video didn't happen. Somebody say proud of you. Salute, man. Proud of you. I appreciate you. Shoebox Money. I don't give a fuck. Those are rock. That's my shit. All those joints need videos. I recorded all those songs at Cali. I was out LA when I did all them joints. I didn't have a cameraman. I kept trying to link up with a cameraman, but out there, them niggas kept trying to charge me $5,000. Everybody I link up with in LA, bro, was on some BS. And then people wanted all these astronomical prices and wanted to do all this astronomical stuff, but they was broke. They didn't even have a budget. It's different if you like on that level and you like, yo, all right, this what it come with. You spending this because it come with this. I got that, boom, boom, boom. But these people be like homeless, like living in the studio, just trying to come up. They take your money. Then you be the sucker to pay them. Oh, I got 3,500. Yeah, you pay him and then never get your video. 6 months you chasing them around. Like these dudes is crazy, bro. You'll be chasing somebody for your video. Then LA is big. You can never see somebody, bro. I didn't book people. I booked so many people because it's big out there. You're not gonna see them again, especially if you're from out of town, bro. We booked somebody from out of town one time. I could talk about this too because it wasn't no Jones involved in nothing, bro. These people so stupid out there, right? Bro, I booked somebody so easy, bro. Yo, oh my God, bro. I'm talking about, bro, I put a security cop. I used to work security. Should I be talking about this? I used to work security. So I'll put the security get up. Never mind. I don't think I should be talking about this. Never mind, bro. Never mind. Never mind. Yo, but yeah, bro. Cali, it was fun. Cali had that's why I want to do the Cali stories. I got one coming tonight. I just dropped the logo. I put that up in the shorts. I'm gonna do these Cali stories. But just tell me what type of stuff y'all want to hear about, man. I want to know. I'm tapped in with y'all. Y'all tapped in with me. What's good, Brody? Somebody said, what's up, bro? The legend, GMT, bro. You always in here showing me love. Salute to you. I want to start showing that love back, bro. I'm going to jump on songs. I'm trying to do music with niggas. I'm trying to get rocking, bro. I'm doing discounts on features, all types of stuff, bro. Real rap. I'm getting this shit rocking, bro. And I'm dropping a project on the QR code. It's about to be crazy. I'm taking it back to direct consumer. Yeah, man, because these DSPs, they burning us, bro. They burning us. So I'm about to take it back. Yeah, I'm hungry. You had to throw out. She so bad. I tell you how she so bad came by. It's me, PNB Rock, and Reese Rell. Reese Rell wasn't supposed to be on that record. Core was supposed to be on that record. First of all, that was supposed to just be my record. Actually, She So Bad was supposed to be my record. Ain't always had a million ideas. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you always gotta stick with one idea. It's not good with having a million ideas all the time and being scattered all around the thing and being bouncing around and being all unorganized and And what's that word? Impulsive. That's not good, man. You gotta make a decision and stick with it. So it's supposed to be my song. Okay, cool. So then it's supposed to be me and Core's song. So Core's supposed to get on the drum. But Core and PNB Rock was beefing with each other at the time. I'm talking about beefing, like beefing. Like I think one side, I think it was rumbling. Both sides was rumbling at a show and all that. Somebody threw a mic on stage. You seen that? Remember? PNB Rock threw a microphone off stage at one of them niggas in the crowd, all that, and they was rumbling. I don't know if it was TLA somewhere, but this was around that time. This was at the time where all that was going on. So they was actively beefing with each other. So Ant says, all right, I'm gonna make two different versions of the song. I don't know what that was. So I think he did, or he ended up doing something else with Core or whatever, however it went. And he put Reese Rel on the other verse. That's why it's me, Reese Rel, and PNB Rock on She's So Bad. I bodied that John. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really like Reese Rel verse, but it was only because I knew it was supposed to be my song. So I'm like, yo, this could be my single. I'm like, this ain't nigga ain't is tripping. I'm like, bro, I'm your artist. They telling you I need a single. You have one right here. What the fuck is wrong with you? You got access to the radio. This is what's supposed to set me on fire. Right here. But if I got one verse on it, it just sound like a feature. This supposed to give me the record. That could have been my record, bro, and that would have been the joint that got me out of here. That would have blew me up and got me out of here. If that had just been my record, we shot the video and it just been a Santos featuring PNB Rock. That's how the song was supposed to go. So I always just been mismanaged throughout my career. All the shots and shit I had, it was from me just always not being in control all the time. Sometimes it just was just that simple, bro. I wasn't in the control. I wasn't in the seat to be like, because even when I did used to tell Kev, yo, nah, this the idea. I think we should do this or I think we should do that. Then he'd say I'm hard headed. So it's like you can't win. I gotta just go along with whatever you say or you gonna cut me off, or you just like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. I don't like when people play fair tag. That's what they do in this game. People that know you need them, they like to feel needed, so they like to see you kiss ass or walk on eggshells just to, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that, and I feel like if I just had more control over the music that was put out or that how I could, yeah, I think it would have been a lot different. Also, I take accountability for I should have had 10 She's So Bads. I should have been making those on my own. I shouldn't have needed him to make that type of record. I should have had those type of records on my own. That's where I'm wrong at as an artist. I mean, I was supposed to already have a She's So Bad in the tuck. Instead, I was making dark music. I'm making pain shit. I'm making shit that people relate to. I'm trying to rap about the struggle and rap about the streets and shit like that. So, I mean, but that's what happened. Yep, me and PNB. Mainstream record. Yep, that would have been crazy. She's so bad, bro. But if you notice too, that was PNB first song on the radio. So PNB first song on the radio is my song. You think of that, right? Because that came out before the other John. Came out before that. So, man. Mm. Shout out PNB Rock. He is a real nigga. Even after he made it, yeah, man, he still was. Every time I seen him, he still showed me the same love, bro. He never fronted on me. He never made me feel like I was beneath him anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could post up multiple pictures, bro, with bro from like one stage to another stage to another stage to his last stage to where he was rock star. He was, you know what I mean? He was PNB rock star. You know what I'm saying? That was like his last stage, bro. PNB rock star. He was like Super Saiyan to me in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because I really watched him come out the gutter and really grow into who he was. So it's like, damn, we lost a good one, bro. He was thorough. He was a great representation for Philly, bro. And he was, like I said, he just was thorough, bro. He wasn't. He wasn't on no nut shit. He didn't let the. I feel like that. I feel like he ain't let the fame get to his head, and he ain't. I mean, people, you can only go about how people treat you. So I'm only going about how he treated me. He never treated me different. He stayed the same. So to me, that's real. To me, he's solid. PNB Rock always gonna be solid forever. Rock solid. You know what I'm saying? PNB Rock solid. It was buzzing, and the Bobby John. Oh yeah, the OG Bobby Johnson John. OG Bobby Johnson made me go crazy. You know how I recorded that? Remember in the beginning, I'm waiting for the trap phone to charge up. I was dead serious. I said in High's crib, that was our studio, because I needed somewhere to charge the John. The John was dying. My old head put me on. I mean, like, yo, boom, boom, boom. So the John was dying. Um, I needed somewhere to charge it, so I went to the studio. And I'm sitting there charging the phone, and Haas like, yo, you heard this OG Bobby Johnson John? So Haas used to be on everything new. Anything that came out, everything was Haas. He had the air, bro. We was like a great duo together. Shout out to Haas on the beat, bro. Haas on the boards. He's a great friend, bro. That was my dog. He is my dog still to this day. But I'm saying back in that time, Haas was my go-to. That was my guy, bro. From watching battle raps to everything, to if we bring some shorties still, I'm hitting something in the booth while he outside with the other one. Like, that was my man, bro. Like, me and Haas was real close. So um just like on that freestyle, the other freestyle, when I said really trying to come up on dough. The same night I said the same night that really, well, I say the night, I, really trying to come up on dough. The first time you heard me on the come up show, I had a rivalry planned out. Went to High's crib to listen to it, then left back out, because that's where I really used to go to listen to, I mean, so anyway, so I'm charging the joint up, and High's like, yo, you heard this joint? He played it, joint. I'm like, put the beat on. And I just go and I freestyled that whole joint off the top, bro. I ain't writing none of that shit down, bro. I just punched in. Just freestyle every last word, bro. I do a lot of my music like that, though. A lot of the main joints that people hear me joint, I ain't write those. I do write a lot, though. It's not like I just, everything is in my head. No. I do be writing. I write in all types of ways. I can write in my head. I write in my notes. I write on paper. I write on cardboard. Say if I had nothing in here, right? I have no way to write. I'm gonna observe everything in my car. I'm gonna look around and see what I got. I start writing on papers. Like, I start writing on this. It will be rhymes on this Bob Marley paper. It'll be rhymes on the side of a smoothie cup. Rhymes. I write rhymes anywhere, bro. Like, literally anywhere. Because when I was a kid, and I was poor, bro, me and my cousin wrote a back to back off a piece of cardboard. Piece of cardboard, like the rip off of a box or something. I don't even know what the board was, but we wrote a back to back on the same piece of cardboard. So that means I write my part with my name over top of it. He write his part, put his name over top of it, so we know which is each other bars and where to stop and where the other one about to come in at. And we wrote the entire joint. Actually, Rock Steady, my cousin Rock Steady. That was my rap partner from the beginning. The first person I ever wrote a rap with was my cousin Rap, when I was like probably 9 years old, 8, 9 years old, something like that. But me and my cousin used to rap back and forth all the time. One time we had no paper, so in his room, we was at his crib in his room. We had a big ass piece of cardboard, bro. Wrote a whole back to back. Took it to the studio and laid it. I mean, real right. Marathon Burger. Let me tell you about that. Come your host, like, let me tell you about that. So the Marathon Burger, it didn't happen at Marathon Burger. It happened around the corner from Marathon Burger, and it was an 80 Crip nigga. 80 Crip nigga came in there tripping. He was set tripping, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They could have did Cuz dirty soon as he came in the joint. Like, they got respect for Black Sam, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause everything was good. It was a peaceful day. Everybody was chilling. One dude, bro, one guy coming in that joint set tripping. Start dissing all his enemies. You know what I'm saying? He had nothing but enemies in that joint, bro. From every hood. He had ops from like all types of different hoods, right? He going there, he's dissing. He's coming there dissing everybody hood. He throwing his setup. He throwing everybody shit down. He was in there tripping, bro. So they could have packed him out right there. They could have did him dirty right there, right? Instead, niggas stepped to Black Sam and they say, yo, listen, bro. Get boy out of here, bro, because look, I mean, we don't want to tear you, we don't want to tear your establishment up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're doing the grand opening, bro. We don't want to disrespect your situation. Get boy out of here. You feel me? So by that time, it's 3 or 4 more 80 Crips from the 80 Crips. It's 3 or 4 more of them now. So now the one initial guy that's starting all this stuff, now they're like, I guess what, 5 deep now, because another 4 came. So now they all in there. You know what I mean, and Black Sam run over to him and say, "Yo, listen, bro, look, I'm gonna get y'all out of here. I'm gonna get y'all to y'all car, cause look, it's y'all outnumbered. It's like 80 other people in here. You know what I'm saying? It's like 40 people from different hoods. You know what I'm saying? Like they're way outnumbered, and it's only like 4 or 5 of them. They way outnumbered. So Black Sam will tell them, yo, I'm gonna escort y'all to your car. I'm gonna get y'all out of here. So they're thinking, right, that Black Sam is about to get them to their car and get them out here safe. Black Sam's just like, yo, I'm just trying to get them off my premises. I'm just trying to get them off of my property. So they said Black Sam directed them out. They said soon as them niggas hit, like soon as they was off the property, like soon as they stepped foot into the street, they got blitzed. They got blitzed. They got blitzed by all the enemies, bro. So it started off as a squabble, niggas rumbling, then niggas pulled out. You know what I'm saying? The 80s nigga pulled out first though. They pulled out, started busting. The enemies pulled out, started busting, bro. So it was a back and forth shootout, and um, ultimately, one of the 80 Crips was the ones that got killed. So I was like, play stupid games to win stupid prizes, bro. They started that. It was a peaceful day. They came in on some bullshit, bro. And one of them niggas died. Somebody from the set died. And a bunch of other people got hit though. Somebody else got hit. Somebody else with Black Sam got hit in the leg. You seen Sam behind the car and all that, as you should. Some people speaking Chinese in this show. Yeah, but yeah, it was that's pretty much what happened at the Nipsey store, bro. We gonna get into a lot of Cali stories tonight. I almost died a lot in California. Almost died a lot. I already told 2 stories on live. They was all in the same video. I don't know if some people heard it, so I could retell them. But it was a lot of times that I lost my life out there. It was times that I had good times, bad times. I struggled. I was up. Bro, I was out there for 7 years straight. I mean, I was out there longer than that, but I'm saying like when I left from 2015, when I left in 2015 after my brother died, I stayed. Before I just was going back and forth. Mind you, I moved my family to California when I was 15. I went out there when I was 14. I moved my mom and my brother out there by the time I was 15. By the time I was 16, I was coming back to Philly on my own without my folks. You know what I'm saying? It was a bait and switch. I got them out Cali, then I went back to Philly. 'Cause that was my whole thing. I was just like, yo, I just want to get my family out. Once my family out, cool. I don't Philly not that bad for me. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I'm cool with it. I just didn't want y'all here. You know what I'm saying? My folks is good folks. Mom and you know what I'm saying, my brother, like they good people. It's like they not street people. You see what I'm saying? They not people that I feel like should be surviving in this climate. You know what I mean? They people that deserve more out of life. And that's what I provided, the best what I could, and put them out there. And now my brother has 17 kids and they all grew up in LA. They all have better lives than they would have had living in Philly. So kudos to me for that. The gate breaker. Told you I'm the gate breaker. But anyway, um, Cali been fun. So I went out there. So like I said, so that's 14, 15, 16. Then coming back and forth. from 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 is when I went back and I stayed out there. And I'm stayed from what 2015 to like 2022. Yeah, literally to about 2022. So yeah, it's about 7 years. So I got a lot of stories out there. I spent a lot of time there. So and people keep asking me. I keep saying, "Yo, y'all gonna talk about this Cali shit? Talk about Cali more." So I give them that. I mean, but I don't know. All with all the ideas I had, leave the comments, please. I need y'all to run the hypes up, run the subs, run the comments. I need y'all help, bro. I need y'all help. I need y'all help. I need y'all help, bro. I need y'all help to make me a real platform. I need to get this joint popping, bro. I really need y'all help. So please tune in to me. Um, I need y'all to hit them likes, bro. Hit them likes and hit them subs, man. Hit them hypes, run that shit up. I need y'all help doing that, yo. Um, and I need y'all comment. When y'all comment, tell me what y'all want to see me do. Tell me about the college. Like if y'all got some ideas for me, let me know, man. But I mean, while I'm on the road to finding my niche, I'm just gonna hit y'all with all this stuff and see what y'all like the most, man. And then the algorithm is gonna figure out where we gonna push this to. You know what I'm saying? I've been on here for like an hour, so I'm about to get up off this joint. I'll holla at y'all. Gate breakers.